Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about a fight that might happen, possibly next year, March. Crawford and Collazo. They say it's close to the deal's been done. It's close to the deal's almost close to being done, and well, I'm kind of surprised of this. His opponent, his next opponent might be him, Luis Collazo. If y'all don't know who he is, I'm gonna give you a little background on who he is. Of course, he's a welterweight. Excuse me. He's 5'9". He got 72-inch reach. He's American. He's 37 years old. He's from New York. He's a southpaw fighter. He got a total of 45 fights, 38 wins, 20 KOs, and 7 losses. And well, I'm kind of surprised of this of his next opponent, Crawford. But you know, he's over there on the top rank, so they don't have a lot of welterweight. So I guess they're going with him. I was looking, well, not somewhat looking forward, but somewhat like I would be interested in the Ugas Karolowski fight. Who fought on the who said Socito and Hooker undercard, and he won that fight against Roberto who's his Ariza. He has 0 losses too, and I think after this fight with Collazo, he will fight Karolowski. I guess that's how you pronounce his last name. But that would be a good. I think that'd be a somewhat of somewhat of a good fight, I would think, whatever, or interesting fight, I would, you know what I'm saying, because they got 0 losses. Seeing a man with 7 losses already and who's 37 years old fighting the pound for pound fighter right now, which is Crawford, which I told you I'll go back and forth with it, like I say, Canelo or Terence Crawford, but he's up there. So but I expect this not to go 12 rounds, you know. But I mean, Luis Collazo fought Keith Thurman, and he hurt Keith Thurman to the body. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying. So, but you know, that was when he fought Keith Thurman. That was in 2015. It's 2018. It's about to be 2019 now. So that was 3 years ago. That, you know what I'm saying. So, and he fought one time in 2017. So basically, he fought 2015, then fight 2016, and fought 2017 one time, and he fought 2018 one time, and that was in August the 4th. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, all that, man, all that I just said, man. I expect this fight to. It's not gonna go to the judges. I really feel that way. And if Terence Crawford can get him out of there, or I mean, you never know. Luis Collazo might surprise Crawford. You never know. But man, I'm going off for who he fought, Luis Collazo, and who he beat, who he lost to, I would say, and his age, and you know, and his record. You know what I'm saying? And basically what I see so far, I think this. I just got a funny feeling. This is not going to go 12 rounds. This is Terence Crawford. He's been knocking out most of his opponent, and I feel like this is going to be another win for Terence Crawford and another KO for Terence Crawford. So you know what I'm saying. So I don't know Bob Aaron where he's going with this, but they saying that this fight is going to be might take place. It said the date and the site ain't settled, but the Crawford and Collazo could take place March 23rd at Madison Square Garden in New York. ESPN will televise the 12-round, 147-pound title fight. You know, so it's just looking like it's gonna they're gonna try to, you know, get the black and the Puerto Rican crowd to come to it, of course, because Luis Collazo is Puerto Rican. Of course, Terence Crawford is American or Black American, or African American, whatever you want to call him. But I mean, yeah, of course, Luis Collazo is American too. You know, so don't forget that. But you know, he's Puerto Rican descent. But But the thing about it is, I guess Bob Aaron got a plan for Terence Crawford. He's supposed to be fighting 3 times this year. I mean next year. I think Collazo gonna be the first. Collazo gonna be the first opponent if they finalize the contract, and I think Karolowski will be the next after that. I'm thinking his record is 21-0 and 17 KOs, and I expect that fight to be next after this fight if this fight get finalized. Which I said already, but I don't know, man. This is like I said, I'm kind of surprised of who their opponent is, but like I say, Top Rank don't have a lot of welterweights in the division. Terence Crawford already came off a victory, KO off beating Jose Benavidez, which was a good fight, entertaining fight, an action fight, of course. Both opponent Terence Crawford and Jose Benavidez is trying to figure out each other at the same time, and Jose Benavidez is trying to trying to intimidate Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford's a veteran in the game. He's not, he ain't no young person, so he knows the tricks and he knows the tricks of what people try to do to him to get in his head and try to get him off his game. So he wasn't falling for that. So, but at the same time, he got him out in the 12th round. And this fight right here is not going to go 12. I don't think so. And it might go it might be 5th or maybe 6 rounds, maybe even 7 rounds, maybe on top of. But it's not going to go 11, 12 rounds. I don't think so. But if it does, then that means that Luis Collazo is not out the game yet, or because I'm thinking like this fight right is a cash out, a little bit more on his side, a cash out fight, or trying to make some money. He's 37 years old, so I don't expect him to be fighting, 3 more years or 2 more years from now, maybe. But maybe so. We never know. That depends on this fight right here. If he beat Terence Crawford, or if he beat Terence Crawford, of course he's gonna stay in the game. But if he even go 12 rounds with Terence Crawford, because of course Terence Crawford been knocking out his the welterweights that he's been that's been in the same ring with him. So but at the same time, man, we'll see. Hopefully March the 23rd. But what y'all think about this opponent, Bob Aaron and Terence Crawford is gonna who he's gonna try to fight next? But I mean, I think this shouldn't be surprised because if Top Rank don't have any welterweights like that, good welterweights, so he's going to fight some kind of like a tomato can in a sense, because he's not with premier boxing champions. Terence Crawford's not in that stable, so Sean Porter is not fight. He's not going to fight Sean Porter right now, and he's not going to fight Keith Thurman because Sean Porter and Keith Thurman's not calling out his name, and he's, like I say, he's one of the boogeymans in the welterweight division, next to Errol Spence Jr. And that's what I feel, and that's what I know for what I see about how people are looking at Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Because I think Keith Thurman and Sean Porter and what Danny Garcia said was stupid, which didn't make no sense. He wanted them to fight each other, whatever, and all that. Which I can understand that. I mean, I guess people do want them to fight each other, but it's premature. It's premature right now. It's too soon, too early right now, I would say. You know what I'm saying, to fight each other. And they're gonna build it up, of course. They want to make some serious money on top of what they do in the ring, and I don't blame them. So, like I said, the only thing we can do is wait for that fight, which will happen, I think, next year. But the thing about it is, man, what do y'all think about this fight with Collazo? You know what I'm saying? And do you think he should? Do you think it's more opponents? I mean, other opponents that he could have fought instead of Luis Collazo? Do you think he should have fought Karolowski? I think who's that? The European fighter, I would say. But leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification for new videos from me. This is JG from Above and Below the Belt. Alright, bye.